All right. Let me check the sound and we'll get going. Sorry, I'm a little late. All right. I had to jot down my alphabet and then number them at 1 through 26. Just so some of them I know, but other ones I don't. So let's get started. What's up, Jeff? Appreciate y'all filling it up. Box 5254 of 71. So we'll have, after this, we have 4 left. We'll do like we did last time, take a little break, and then come back. I do have a few boxes of the Star Wars Galaxy I want to try something similar with. Problem is, one box will cost about as much as 2 boxes of this one with far less hits, unfortunately, but we still may try some. What's up, Jory? What's up, Ron? How you doing? I did. Oh, make sure I turn the mic back on. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and we're having a rough preteen night around my house. Always fun. Always fun. Some emotional breakdowns and all that good stuff. This one's related to an honor band thing she has to. All right. Ooh, it's fun, let me tell you. All right, here we go. Just a reminder, the base cards will go to the card number on the back. If y'all don't have your packages yet, you should have them any day now. I sent them out late last week. I got everything caught up at once and shipped 2 big bins out. So if you don't have them yet, you should. Jory, you probably have yours since you're so close, but everybody else should have them any day now. Our first insert, the best of both worlds. That one is 37, going to the 7 spot. Yeah, it took me a while. I waited till we did all 3 of those, and then we had all those other breaks. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get everything packed up. I'm gonna put all the labels at once. And so I took a ton to the post office last week. It's either Thursday or Friday. Best of both worlds again. This one is W13, going to the 3 spot. I did forget to put my list up so you can see who has what. Let me do that real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me grab the list. I'll put it on the screen. One second. right now. There we go. That'll help. We've got Indar. Is that Indar? Auto. Those are the ones that are not numbered. So that's Sherman Howard. So we're going to the H spot. And H is that 8? Yep, 8. H8. Going to the 8 spot. Going to John. So I went live and I had to jot down A through Z and then number it real quick. The lower decks. 2. And then another lower decks, an embarrassment of Dopplers, Dupplers. That is 5. Going to Jory. We have a diamond cut, Devinoni Aral. I don't know how you say that. I'm probably butchering that. PC 55 going to the 5 spot again. There's also a card that was in the case. I'll show y'all in just a second, like a box topper, but a case topper. What we'll do with that is once we've run through all the boxes, I'll make a list of everybody that participated. Every one of your spots will count. So if you're in 5 times, you'll get 5 spots, and we'll random that off. We got Reed Grax. That one looks different. It's from a different set. Let's see if there's a number anywhere. Don't see a number. So we got Rudolph Willrich. That's the W, which is 23. Just going to Jeff. There we go. Make sure I don't see a number, but I do not. Let's see what the copyright is. Yeah, see, that's an old one. 2015. They tossed Rudolph in here. But that'll go to the W spot, which is 23, which will go to 3, which will be Jeff. So that design looks different. We had one the other day that was copyrighted 18, I noticed. So definitely mix in some stuff from older releases, I guess. So no inscriptions yet. Isn't there a card show this weekend? Or coming up? Jory, is that next weekend? I can't remember. What's the day? I think it's next weekend. A week from Saturday. I'm not setting up at that one, but I may go check it out. I think it's stressful. I think it's the weekend of the 21st, if I remember right. And I am going to go over to Atlanta for the Culture Collision show the last weekend of the month. It's a pretty nice show. We went last year. It's a pretty big show. Lots of variety from shoes, tennis shoes, to comics, to cards. Encounter at Farpoint. Number 22, going to the 2 spot. And Ken. A bunch of base in a row there. All base. I think everybody in this break's been in one before, so don't have to remind y'all how the should still have 2 autos coming up, right? Our first foil card. Oh, Lieutenant Wesley Crusher. Will Wheaton from the Big Bang going to the 8th spot. Going to John. Will Wheaton. Sheldon's nemesis. There you go. Next auto, Commander Torth. Your lying inscription. This one should be numbered. It is 18 going to John, the 8th spot. Will Wheaton. A lot of goodies right here at the end. Another foil. And Doretho Phillips. Got a sweet mustache. Going to the 2 spot. Ken, sorry. I just don't like to focus, really. I promise it's ends in a 12. It's our next auto right here. Nope, not yet. There it is. Carmen Davila. Malona Colony. Susan Dial. Going to the 3 spot. And Jeff. Jeff got 2 and John got 2, I think, in this box. There's a lot of goodies at the end of this box. See if there's anything here at the end. I think we got it. Nope, got one more insert. Counter at Farpoint. Number 236, which is 6, which is John. And that is box 1. It did. I kind of was, I predicted it to get ugly, but not quite that ugly. I thought, my prediction was 35 to 10. So that was a long way away. $35 to 10 was my prediction. I just felt like the best thing that could ever happen to Georgia was that close game with Ohio State. Because no way you could be overconfident after almost losing in Atlanta, basically on your same home field. And not, don't get me wrong, Ohio State's a really good team. Probably the most talented team Georgia played all year, as far as talent top to bottom. But I don't think they expected it to be that close, and when it was down to the wire and really had a chance to lose, I think it woke them up. And that's why I told somebody earlier today, I was like, I don't think TCU would have beat Georgia anyway, but then after that game, I think Georgia is refocused, and Kirby Smart usually doesn't give up a bunch of points 2 games in a row. That's for sure. I didn't quite expect him to put up, they may put up 60 back on the table. Did not expect that, no. But we've been talking back and forth, me and Corey and Paul and some other guys now in the chat, and it really, my opinion, the system is unfair. The system's always been unfair. Your big boys, your TCU, who's in a big conference, but not necessarily a big boy school, doesn't have normally the talent to compete at this level, yet they're expected to. Seems like Vandy will never have enough talent to compete in SEC, but they're in the same conference. My analogy was it's like taking a bunch of minor league teams and putting them in the major leagues. But say you have to use the same facilities and have the same payroll you did in the minor league. Well, that's not fair. I don't know. College football has been a flawed system for way before I was born. So I do think the playoff will help some, but it's still going to be a matter of haves versus have-nots, and there's such a big discrepancy between the haves and have-nots that it's tough. I mean, it's not fair. We've got Katik Shaw, another one, old school one. That is Mark Buckland. That one is not numbered, so that's B in the 2 spot again. Go, Ken. TCU didn't get respect by getting in the playoffs. And they beat Michigan, but it was a crazy game, and they didn't get any respect. Then they get in this game, and everybody's saying, well, y'all didn't belong here anyway. But I don't, did other teams belong in above them? I'm an Alabama fan, but I don't necessarily think Alabama belonged in this year. We got another crusher. So at least the playoff will help some of this. I mean, you'll have, 8 teams? And you're still going to have some 8 versus 1 seeds that a lot of times is about matchups. TCU matched up better with Ohio State. Maybe they beat Ohio State, but they didn't match up good with Georgia. But it's hard. It's tough. Now, this NIL stuff. Ooh, another one already. Barbara Williams. I'll be back. That one is number 26. Going to John. Forgot where I was going there. But we'll see. Maybe the 18 playoff, whenever that starts, will make it better. Deanna Troy, lower decks. Yeah. To 11. These do not want to focus, Lord. So I go to the 1 spot in Jory. But it seems like that happens a lot. Like the semifinal games are good, and then the finals game is not good. Not every year, obviously, but I just think it's tough, to be honest with you, to find 4. There you go. 4 evenly matched teams. Let's be honest, like any Alabama, Tennessee, LSU, probably all would have given Georgia a better game. But you can't put them in over a 1 loss Big 12. I guess they weren't the champ, actually. But so it's tough. I mean, I don't envy the committee either. Dang, getting all our autos out of the way. Lieutenant Commander Shelby. Early bird gets the worm. I think we've had her before. Number to the 1 spot. There you go, Jory, on the board. The auto. Maybe we got a bonus. We have a box, I think, of this, and I think there was one. We had a bonus auto. Maybe this will be one of them. So we've already hit 3, I think. Counter at 4 point. 34, going to 4 spot. John. But yeah, hindsight's 20/20, right? It's a very heated conversation going on over here in my chat thread. Another encounter at far point. 14, going back to the 4 spot. It's about time. He's like my age, so he's had plenty of playing time over the years. What's the score now? Just needs to go off. Let's just call it slaughter rule. But to me, it's not good for college football to have games like this either. And obviously, you can't predict it would have been this bad, but I mean, they were 13 and a half, 14-point favorites. So there was a lot of people who thought it was going to be bad. And I grew up in Atlanta, in Georgia. So but I went to Alabama, so there are not many things I dislike more than the Georgia Bulldogs. So it does pain me to watch them do this, but it does pain me. Because growing up in Georgia, I was one of very few Alabama fans, so it was a lot of yeah. I mean, I was rooting for. I couldn't root for TCU for that exact reason. Like, I want the SEC to win. So the last thing I want to hear is a bunch of people like, "Oh, the SEC's overrated." The best of both worlds. To the 9 spot. Jordan. But I could use a little more competitive game. Let's be honest. Alabama gives them a better game. Tennessee gives them a better game. Arkansas probably. I mean, the list goes on and on. But they didn't win the games they had to win to get in. So it's hard to fault. 7 spot. Should have one auto lingering here somewhere. This might be our last one. Is that Garvin? So we had. Congratulations, Michael Rothar. Rothhar. Rothar? That's a tough name. So the RLPQR 8 to the 8 spot going to John. John had a good break. Yeah, that sounds more like a character's name, not the actor's name. I guess it's just Rothar or Rother. There's a lot of consonants and vowels in that name. Another below deck, Cupid's errant arrow to the 5 spot. I have a Formula One breakup, but it is not getting any attention, so I'm assuming I'm going to pull that one down. I mean, like, 0 attention. Excretus. Going to the 8. I don't think we've anything for the 0 yet, have we? 0's been lonely tonight. All right, a little bit more. I'm hoping for a bonus auto. We'll see. We got Yuta going to the 1 spot. But so Jory's getting a few tonight, but you do have what, 4 or 5 spots. You had a lot of spots tonight, so if we did not hit you tonight, that would have been terrible. Donruss Racing. Ooh, no. I'll do a couple 4-boxer maybe. I'm not doing a big one. That was the worst break of my life. Was a full case Donruss break in 16, I think it was. Still have nightmares about that joker. So many cards. Sorting was the nightmare. Man, we didn't have anything. The last box was full of goodies at the end. This box, no goodies at the end. Just a reminder, all the base will go to the card number on the back. So 2-9 goes to the 9 spot. All right, let's do a recap. Again, thank you guys. I don't have it. I really don't have much racing at all. We got 1 case of Prism left from 22. We got a few cases of 16 certified. And we've got a case of 18 Prism. That's all the racing I have at the moment. I do like Donruss. So that may be something we can do in the near future for sure. Star Trek, Yuta, Diamond Cut to the 1 spot. Divinoni Raw to the 5 spot. Do our foils. We had Deanna Troy to the 1 spot. Sweet Dude with a Mustache to the 2 spot. 2 Wesley Crushers, both going to spot 8. Below deck cards, I Excretus to the 8 spot. Cupid's Errant Arrow to the 5 spot. An Embarrassment of Duplers to the 5 spot. And Envoys to the 2 spot. Some of our Farpoint and Best of Both Worlds inserts. That one goes to 7. Beta Action going to 9. 4. 4. Is that 6? 6. 2. 58 to 7. Geez. 13. 37. Our autographs tonight. We had Garvin, not numbered. It's Michael Rother, which go to the R spot, which is 8. We had Lieutenant Commander Shelby Elizabeth Dennehy going to the 1 spot. Barbara Williams is Anna going to the 6 spot. Katika Shaw, that is Mark Buckland, so that'll go to the 2 spot, not numbered. Susan Dial, Malona Colony, Carmen Davila going to the 3 spot. Commander Torth, you said that was with the backups in too, right? To the 8 spot. Reeton Grax, Rudolph Wilrich going to the 3 spot for the W. And last but not least, Indar Sherman Howard going to the 8 spot for the H. That will do it. Thank you guys very much. I'll get these shipped right out. I do have 4 boxes left of the case, so we'll do those at some point. Keep an eye out. We'll take a little break between, like we did last time, and then we'll come back to it. Do have some Star Wars Galaxy. I really want to do the same format with it, but for the price, you're probably looking at one box instead of two, which kind of stinks, but we may try one just to see how it goes. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jory. Nice chatting with you, Ron. Ken, John, thank you very much as always. Be on the lookout. Ron, I'll look into some Donruss for you, see what we can find out. Donruss would be a lot of fun. As always, thank you guys very much. I hope y'all have a great night, and we will catch you next time.